guys, welcome back to Food Spiral Home and Garden, and today we are going to be making some breakfast sausage. Most of my recipes for breakfast sausage do start off this way. Basically, I'm going to sharpen up my knife. You always want to have a nice sharp knife when you're dealing with the meat, and I also have to sharpen my knife a lot during this process. This particular meat that we are working with right now is some of the pork belly. I cut up all my pork belly and my pork shoulder, and put them into bags, and then I suction tight them into a food saver bag, because the food saver bag seems to work better with keeping the meat nice and basically frozen for a long time without a whole heck of a lot of problems. It's basically pretty easy to just chop these up into little pieces. You could actually just cut these into larger pieces and put them in the bags. I usually do about 1 to 2 pounds in each bag, and they come with these food saver bags that are already partially sealed. Those are the best ones that I like, but you can also do other things. So basically, I'm going to clean up my mess and raise everything up so that you guys can see this. You want to write the name and the date and everything on, of course, your package. And then you want to do that with all the pieces. I did this with all the pork shoulder and also with the pork belly. I just cut them up into the smallest pieces possible. That's what you want to do if you're going to be making sausage anyway, because if you do not, then it will not go into the grinder right. The other thing you want to do is make sure that you put your pork and pork belly into a refrigerator for at least 24 hours or at least 2 to 3 hours. 24 hours is the best way to go. So you'll have to excuse my sink and my mess here, but I am cleaning up things and using raw meat at the same time, so I have a lot of stuff shoved back there. But don't worry, we're getting to this here pretty soon. We're going to be changing things out. But anyway, you want to put your food grinder together. Olive oil goes in it, pepper, paprika, lots of sage, onion powder, and of course sea salt. I'm sorry, that's the pink salt stuff that I have in there. It's gonna give it a lot of flavor, and you want to mix it all up into the bowl until you get the bowl all mixed, or the meat all mixed together. It's best if you can keep this stuff for about a week in the refrigerator so it can actually season the meat better, and it also tastes better. The other thing is that you probably want to put about 50-50 of each, or also 80% pork belly compared to pork shoulder works best. Because sausage is kind of fatty, unfortunately. I'm just going to say it. Olive oil is the best way to put down into the meat grinder to get it to go through it smoothly. And if the meat is almost frozen or really, really cold, it's also going to grind it up way easier also. So that's basically what I'm doing right now, is just trying to get all of the meat ground up and ready to go, put through the meat grinder. You want to also make sure that you put a little bit of olive oil all the way down through the hole before you slide everything down too. So that also makes it go really fast. I did not wait 24 hours for this meat today because I needed to use it for another project, which will be coming soon. But this breakfast sausage is fabulous. You can actually put these into casings if you really want to. I always just put them into patties and stick them on my rack, my baker's rack, and just slide it in to the oven, because that's the best way to go. It is so delicious, and it's so much better for you because it doesn't have all the nitrates in it too. So I highly suggest getting a big batch like this done ahead of time. And then basically what you do want to do is also make sure that you clean out all of your pieces. You can't put any of this through the dishwasher because it will corrode it, because it is stainless steel. And then you do need to put oil on it after you're done cleaning everything. Soap and water cleans everything up. And then everything is just formed into little patties or little bags is usually what I do. And then the patties, of course, are the ones that I just told you about that I was going to use for my next project, which is breakfast burritos. So stay tuned for a breakfast burrito tutorial here in the next couple weeks. Or even before. You can also use like little molds or something like that. Biscuit cutters work real great for forming your patties also, if you want them to make perfect round little round patty things for all of you perfectionists that are out there. But anyway, thanks for watching today's Food Aspire Home and Garden. I will leave the recipe in the description below. And I hope you inspire to do something wonderful in your life, no matter what it is. And I hope you inspire other people to do something wonderful in theirs. And I really appreciate each and every one of you. And I think it's wonderful that you guys are subscribing to our videos and getting in contact with us and talking and all that stuff. So keep leaving your opinions and wonderful comments down below, because that's what keeps me going. So I'm basically going to cover this whole entire thing until the next day, because I am going to be making my breakfast burritos the next day. So that's why I did that. But otherwise you would put them into little bags and put them into your food saver. So that's why that is like that. But anyway, keep watching our videos, keep subscribing, and we are getting close to being monetized. So I appreciate you guys for helping us out here. And of course, it is absolutely free for you. And if you watch all the commercials and everything, we get a tiny little commission off of it. Just, you don't have to pay for anything. So anyway, hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your week. Don't work too hard this week, but I know you will. See you next time on Food Aspire Home and Garden.